Hi, we're with Ursula Vernon, and she is the author of Hamster Princess, Harriet the Invincible. And this is one of our Bluebonnet books for this year. Thanks for talking with us today.
Happy to talk to you today.
We have a few questions for you, if you don't mind.
I'd love to answer some questions.
The first one is, of all the rodents that you could have picked, why did you decide to make Harriet a hamster?
Well, the secret of the hamster is that they're basically a jelly bean with eyes, so they're very easy to draw. And since I have to draw Harriet and her family about 100 times in this book, I wanted a character that I could draw in all kinds of poses that would go fast and would be fun.
That's awesome. When coming up with ideas for the story, is it easier to start with a well-known fairy tale like The Hamster Princess, or is it easier to write a story that is not based on another story?
I think it varies depending on the author, but I really love starting with stories that are already there, like fairy tales, that I can retell them and tweak them and kind of make them my own, because it's kind of like a scavenger hunt. When people are reading them, they can see, they know what's coming, that at some point in Sleeping Beauty, the wicked fairy is going to show back up, and then when they actually see it coming and it happens, they feel super smart.
What other adventures do you imagine for Harriet?
Well, there are a lot of fairy tales, so I imagine Harriet will be having quite a few adventures. The third book in the series is called Ratpunzel, where she meets Rapunzel, but who is a rat with a very long tail that she throws down from the tower so that Harriet can climb it. And I expect she will be having some more adventures along those lines.
I like it.
I want to do a version of Beowulf, but I'm not getting that one past the editor.
Why do you choose to write fantasy books?
I love fantasy. I liked reading fantasy. I like Worlds with Dragons. I think it's way more fun if you have magic and dragons to work out with than cell phones. So it makes a lot of things easier and a few things harder if you can write in a fantasy world.
Okay. What advice do you have for our young authors and illustrators as they learn to improve their skills?
I think the most important thing if you're starting out is to start. You can't get better if you don't try. So start drawing, start writing, just drop everything and do it. And you can't fix words on a page if there aren't any words on a page. And once you've got something to work with, then you can work on making it better. But you got to start to begin with.
Great. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
All right. This was Ursula Vernon, and this is Hamster Princess, Harriet the Invincible. Thanks.